Hi guys, how are you? Today I'm gonna talk. My name's Mike. Today I'm gonna talk about Russia and Ukraine. That conflict that it seems is gonna burst anytime soon. It's gonna burst anytime. Uh, Hope for the best of the world doesn't. But the thing is, we know the Russians trying to disguise this stuff of how the Russians are. It's kind of stupid. For example, I cannot believe those diplomats and diplomacy. It's based on stupidity. Those guys have failed by far leadership classes, and the most the worst thing is that they have failed in understanding how people act. You know, history is a reminder of what people really is. So I'm gonna bring back Churchill, the Soviet Union, the USSR, and a lot of stuff because, as you can see, Churchill was right when he was fighting Hitler. Chamberlain is a pussy trying to negotiate like these guys are doing right now. They're pussies, and they were trying to negotiate with with Hitler. And one of the things Churchill saw in Hitler is he wasn't gonna stop. He wanted to negotiate to destroy the British Empire, giving concessions. Those concessions he didn't have with the Austrians at the referendum he cheated on, and the Czech Republic and Poland and other countries he invaded, recovering territories. Serious, as the same thing Russia is doing right now with Ukraine, Crimea, recovering territories, trying to build up an empire again, an empire with a country that they kill fame, the Holodomor, like in the second, in the World War II, they starved to death Ukrainians. Ukrainians don't like the Russians. Most of the people think they like them because they speak the same languages. It's not like that. It's not like that. And the thing is, because of the Ukrainians have suffered through the years with the Russians, with their oppression, and the thing you might not know is that after World War One, the Austro-Hungarian Empire got dissolved, and you know who took part of those territories? Russians. Yeah, they give it back? No. The Second World War II, they took half of Germany, of course, the Allies, France, England, the British and the Americans tried to arrive first to Berlin, but they couldn't. The Russians arrived first, and they had to negotiate the half of the country, while the Britons, the French, and the Americans took half of the country. The other half was taken by the Russians. Did they give it back to the Germans? No. They transformed that in a goulash. They transformed that in a big prison of half of the country where they tried to impose communism. Very freedom, that country, very democratic. And we're still thinking, especially with Putin. I guess he was a KGB agent. I don't remember very well. You can find that out. It's everywhere. And the thing is, people never change in that matter. Especially when they have, those thoughts about reunite something, wasn't good for the people. Of course, for the ruler was excellent. I never saw Stalin, crying about that. It's too much territory. Think about that. So, in the end, people's gonna suffer. But sometimes I think war is necessary, especially to demonstrate to the bad people, to the bad guys to try to invade countries, that they cannot do that. That if you do it, you will pay the price. That's the thing. I guess, uh, you know, it goes for both ways, for all the ways. And the thing is, the people need to understand that it's not about, uh, letting people do whatever they want. It's about, calm down, calm down. One thing Churchill understood about Hitler is he told them that you can negotiate with the tiger when your head is in his mouth. And that's true. So that's why you need to fight that type of tyrants, that type of dictators, because we'll end up eating the world. And it's not only because of them, it's because of the next generation, the next future tyrants or dictators that will want to do the same thing, because there's no punishment for them. The UN, I don't care about the UN. Should get dissolved. It should be dissolved. Anyway, there's a bunch of pussies eating caviar and drinking champagne with the taxpayers' money. I don't think they will solve anything at all. Uh, they care much more about, having fun, free funds for having fun. They haven't condemned anything. They only telling suggestions to the dictators to negotiate. Yeah, right. Sure. Also, the international, uh, the international justice as well, uh, tends to, to take like gazillion years to condemn some of these bastards for jail, and they end up dying. And with 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 anything, uh, but some of them are in jail, some of them are not, and they die, peacefully. But in the end, it's like this: the airlines, Ukraine International Airlines. Now it's been notified that the insurance company won't. They cancel. They cover. They're not covered right now because of the conflict with Russia, and the people ended up paying the price. And I know we want to solve things without war. I support that. But the thing is that you need to make a good agreement for the peace to last. I'm going to give you an example here about Colombia. People were so hard in Colombia, to make the peace with las FARC, the guerrilla, the guerrilla. And the thing is that they gave those guys who killed, more than 500,000 Colombians, innocent people. Uh, they gave them even, you know, seats in the parliament. And I fought a lot with a journalist in Colombia, and I told him a lot of things that he told that I prefer, it's not a good peace treatment, but at least it's a peace settlement, in make peace with them, even if the agreement is not great. And I told him that, it's only the interlude. When you have a, a peaceful agreement, and it's not good peaceful agreement, because there is no justice anywhere. The only thing it's gonna happen is just this. This is gonna be the interlude for a bigger conflict, because you never made justice. You never made justice, and as a result, as you can see, if you read the news, the Las FARC, they're now in Venezuela. They left the negotiations that they negotiate, but the peace agreement, they clean their asses with that, and again they're in the jungle, again they're firing and killing innocent people, because we never put justice on the table of that agreement. And now the guy regrets that. And people voted not to support the agreement, and the government did it anyway. So tell me another thing that I know, that politicians telling the people they don't know what they want. They want this. They make their own decision at people's backs, and they ended up fucking things up, because they think people doesn't know what they want. Most of the people do really know what they want. They understand what are against for. That's why Churchill talked to the people, asked to the people, because the people really know what they want. And when a politician makes decision for himself, telling that the people, he is there for because of the people, and he can't make any decision, the people will support him because he knows more than everybody else. Wow. Run away. Run away and never look back, because that politician is going to destroy people's lives. So guys, that's it for today. Hope you liked the video. Please subscribe. I'm just here to analyze things and trying to make you think a little bit more. And if you don't want to hear me, or you don't believe in what I say, at least it will make me happy. Please have common sense. Please listen to all the people, not just one mainstream media you like, not only one guy or anything you want to like, anything you like. That's the only thing you hear. Hear everybody, even if you don't agree with. That will makes me happy, really, really, because that means you're awake. You're trying to take decisions. You're trying to make decisions in your life. You're trying to make decisions. That's fine by me. I'm happy for that. Happy when people takes control of their own lives. See you guys. Love ya. Bye.